We have a helper. We have a helper in our garden. Greyson! You helping? Are you helping, Gray? No, you want out, don't you? Yeah, we can let him out in the garden soon. Now we have Ellie joining us. She actually walks on a leash. We're going to show you all that later. You get a short of that. She wants to come outside and walk on a leash. Toodles, aka Greyson, will not walk on a leash. He gets off. He knows how to get off of it, but Ellie does great. So, okay, what I want to show you is what I'm doing. I've got the drip system, and you can see one. I've got two coming off of here. 1, 2. So one's going to go down that row, and the other's going to go down this row. So right now, I've got it all spread out so that we can get the drip system going. I have to check, my drip system here, because I'm going to have to make sure that all of those don't go popping off on us. And I think one's missing, so I'm going to go repair the drip system, and then we'll get that up and running back in our garden here in just a moment. And we'll get everything back in place from that rainstorm as well. Okay, I have no spare parts, so what I'm going to have to do here is I'm going to have to fit this one. Got missing one there, so that's going to have to come off. And I'm going to have to fit it here, on here, so that we can. So I'm just going to remove one link, and we're good to go. Check and see if I'm missing any more of those. I don't have any extra caps. Okay, everybody else is here, so that's the only thing I have to do. Double checked. I don't have any extra. I have extra stakes, so if I'm missing stakes anywhere, I can put those in, but I don't have any extra, so I do have extra connectors. Let's get all the connectors in place. Man, it has been so long. Okay, so I have plenty of extra of the stakes. Plenty of extra of those. I don't have extra is these, so I'll have to put that on my list. Sometimes they just fly right off. Okay, so that's obviously what happened when we lost this one, is it flew right off, and I didn't realize it. End of the season, so I don't know when it flew off. Okay. Now I'm going to have to remind myself how to do this. Okay, I've got the manual here, and it's been a while since I've done this. Okay, put the connected port in hot water for 10 seconds before assembling. Okay, so that's what I've got to do, is get those connectors to get them off, and then I should be able to. I could cut the tube, that might be faster. Well, I don't want to waste anything, so I'm going to try putting that in 10 seconds and see in hot water and see if I can't get the tube off, and then connect the other tube as well. So I'm going to try that. Okay, I'm back with my hot water. I'm going to try dipping this in our mixture. We're going to take this side off, and we're going to take this side off. Okay, so 10 seconds in. Dip that down in for 10 seconds in the hot water. 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005, 1,006, 1,007, 1,000, 1,009, 1,010, 1,000. Okay, see if we can get that off. On this side, I might have to. Oh boy. Have to do that again. Okay, try again. 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005, 1,006, 1,007, 1,008, 1,009, 1,010, 1,000. Didn't come off the first time. Let's see if it'll come off this time. Okay. This one I definitely have to get it off of this one. Do I have, unless I have. Let's keep trying. Got another T connector. Then that means I have to redo all of that. I don't really want to redo all of that. Oh, nice. I guess you can see these are on pretty good once they're on there. Got a little movement. There we go, there we go. It's coming off nicely if I get it at an angle. And now we want this side right here. $1,009, 1,010, 1,000. Okay, see if that same direction. I kind of did it like this. And it came off beautifully, but it had it tipped twice. So let's, or 3 times. Maybe third time was the charm. 1,002, 1,000, 1,004, 1,005, 1,006, 1,007, 1,008, 1,009, 1,010. Okay, here we go. Up twice. Okay, so I'm going to, when we can, order some more caps, so I'll have extra caps, but I've got extra hose here, so that's fantastic. We'll take that over there, and then problem solved for now. 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005, 1,006, 1,007, 1,008, 1,009, 1,010. So I thought I may have extra here on the drip line, that I have less pots than I have drip. There we go. Voila! We are connected beautifully. Okay, so we're connected, and I think what's going to happen is we may have more of our drip line than we have pots, which is fine, because I think I'll wrap around both sides and see. I think we should be able to get down to the garden with the flaxseed, and we should be able to wrap around for the mint and everything. When it gets hot, we've got to water early in the morning, but we also should be out here checking, make sure sometimes these pop off, and what's going on, and making sure that we have the right drip. So that's where the research comes in on each plant, how much each plant should get off the drip line, so I'm not over watering the plants or under watering the plants. But we'll have to keep an eye on it this time. Last time I let it go by itself, and I should have monitored it more. So, all right, gonna get this hooked up now. Yep, the garden all hooked up to the drip line. Okay, I've got the lines mixed up. One should be on that side and one should be on that side. So I'm going to fix that and get the lines back going. Okay, it wasn't too bad. Got the untangle going. And so alright, I'm wrong. There's a critter here. I'm pretty sure we have peas. And somebody has taken a munch out of those pea plants. But you can see the leaves are still growing, so we'll come. Hopefully it'll come back. I guess as he got up here and munched on them. He doesn't have a foothold to get in here. So, because nobody else has munched, but we have had a critter munch. So we're still trying to hook up this drip system, and we'll show you it running when it's all done. Alright, I'm ready to test the system. It's not quite all exactly where I want it yet, but let's get it tested. And I'm going to go put him somewhere closer to the house where I can see, and I don't have to come out and risk being hit by a branch. let's go take that frog. And this is still a risk right here by the tree. Because we have that big pine. Right, let's see. Maybe I can see him. There we go. From right there. Put him right next to that pole. Okay. Won't be such a big risk now because I can stand here. Let's see. I'll just have to zoom in on it. I think I can do that. Just zoom in because I'm underneath shelter right now. Yep, that's perfect. Let's put him right there. Okay, back to the drip system. We're still working on that. And we've got our hoses. So what I'm going to have to do is I have enough drip to get all the way down here. So I don't have enough drip for this outside, but that's okay. We'll come and water this by hand out here. We'll do that part out here. The back side, that's going to help me out. That's going to be on the drip. Behind the mint and the catnip, behind those pots will be on the drip. So that'll help me out with the watering in the morning. Especially it gets hotter, it's going to have to be early in the morning. So we've got some pretty plants. We're going to put some Thrive on that tomorrow. And Grandma, in just a minute, I'm going to go through and show you the chamomile that's coming up. Why don't I go ahead and do that? So here we go. There we go. Not that pot. There we go. We can see it. There we go. Cute little chamomiles are coming up. And we don't have any, again, the beans either got really buried too far, but we've got carrots in this one. And some, I think that's going to be the spinach is my guess. But I wanted to show you, Grandma, the chamomile. It's mixed in with spinach in this one. But the little itty bitties, right there is the chamomile. That's going to be pretty. We're going to get some other flowers, I think from the nursery if we can, and supplement so we can keep those bugs off of our pole beans. And then, oh, Grandma, did you see this? Somebody came and had a little snack. So someone got through my fence, had a little snack. So probably stood up here and munched is my guess, because it's right next to here. And somehow it looks like we got some oh wait, let's see, that's caraway. Okay, well, looks like carrots. Caraway looks like carrots. So that's very interesting. I see the difference right. Huh, that's kind of cool. Okay. Lettuce is looking nice. Oh. Let's see, I think this is more chamomile. Yep, that's gonna go out front. So cute. And I want to show you guys the flaxseed. It's getting tall. And time is coming up. Ooh, took a little beating from the rain. The tarp was over it, but there was drips happening, but everything's coming up beautifully. And we'll keep figuring out how to treat it. Okay, let's go test this system.